Welcome to Dragon Ball Legends video and stuff. I'm your host, Dragon Ball Legends producer Toshi, and again, here with me is Alejandro.
That's me. Hi. I'm the voice of Shallot.
Rhymestyle.
You have the two loudest people with you again. How do you feel about that?
I do regret using earplugs here.
Oh, okay. I really thought you were gonna say, I really regret bringing back Alejandro, and I was just gonna be like,
So for this episode, we wanted to focus a bit more on the future of PvP and Ultimate Battle. I want to, again, refer to everybody regarding April's co-op battle with Demon King Piccolo. Yeah, another thing that we're looking forward to with system upgrades is obviously co-op. You guys have experienced it for a few months now.
Yep.
How is it?
It's still fun.
yeah, I'm enjoying it.
The only thing I wish that we can do better is when I Rising Rush and my co-op partner Rising Rush is at the exact same time, because you can't talk to them usually. Like if you're playing with a friend, you know, you can coordinate. But like when you hop in with a random and you Rising Rush and then they Rising Rush, then it's like you waste one. So
I just
we're trying to think of a solution to that.
Okay.
Not like one solution is obviously so that it doesn't cancel out and that you can immediately Rising Rush.
Yeah.
That takes a bit of tweaking, so we were trying to fix that. Another thing is maybe an ultra super Rising Rush of sorts.
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
If you do, can the beam be red?
Why red?
I don't know. Red is a cool color.
So that's enough about co-op. Let's talk about
Wait,
PvP
one more thing about
and
co-op.
Ultimate Battle or not. Never mind. Go
One
ahead.
more thing about co-op: rewards.
Go on.
Are you gonna do better rewards?
Wow.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest.
where it
We're
hurts.
trying to think of. We're first off, step one. We're gonna try and make the transition from the trading shop to the not PvP co-op screen a lot more smoother, so
Okay.
that it's not a hassle buying those things with dual coins. That's one thing, and me personally speaking, the Z powers I'd like to think is a pretty big reward. Like they stack up pretty greatly.
Yeah, but
Especially for the people that can't manage to get beyond like a 2-star. So that just getting one Z power item lets you get to the next star. Too.
yeah, but you're talking a rhyme. And
Well,
Yeah, I
he's
know.
the reason why I
whale.
ask is right now, my focus with co-op is to just get Zenkai souls. And again, but Zenkai is a whole nother discussion. So it's like, you can only do co-op really like 3 times a day where you get like the booster rewards. And then after that, it's like, it's very, very minimal. It's like, it's fun to do co-op, but it's like, a lot of times I feel like I'm doing it and I'm really getting nothing in return for...
So you, if I recall correctly, you have Zenkai level 7 beers, right?
Yeah. that's
Yeah, and I never want to do that again.
And I'm assuming you've used him in PvP.
I have.
You can tell how much more powerful he is, though, right?
Very, yeah.
Well, I mean, in Beerus's case, we made him extra spicy, but
Right.
Just for you, rhyme.
that not what I said. But we don't want for everybody to immediately get 100% full power on the Zenkai characters.
Right.
Is one thing. We want for this to be something you do on a daily basis, something that gives you a reason to play co-op for a daily basis. In fact, we don't even want people to like infinitely grind co-op, mainly because just the sheer amount of play per round is longer than your average round in other game modes. So it becomes a bit of a stress, we understand. I mean, I've felt that sometimes too. So we feel the 3-time reward per day is actually a good incentive for people to maybe keep playing on a daily basis, weekly basis. So that's something that we'd like to keep for now. Obviously, if it ends up being something negative, we're gonna obviously think of a new way of providing for rewards. As of now, we're thinking that the number of times we provide things via co-op isn't that extremely bad. And we don't want it to be too extremely good in the sense that if everybody immediately gets like a fast pass to 100% Zenkai, it kind of messes with the meta in the sense that I'm pretty sure you guys have felt something similar of that sort in the Ultimate Battle, in fact.
The only
which
thing
I'm gonna drive to. But
the only thing I was gonna say is with Zenkai, as someone who's done it once before, like I feel like I don't want to do it again just because of how much time went into it. Now, if we can have something like, for example, if you do co-op, you get the Zenkai Adventures. The Zenkai Adventures right now give you nothing. It's like you put the Zenkai Adventures in for an hour, you get like 1 soul, 2 soul. That's like if you do that every single day non-stop, you still won't have anywhere near enough to even get like 5 panels done. So maybe like add more adventures to kind of like alleviate the Zenkai grind. Because like right now, I would love to use the co-op shop to get more rewards, but it's like, as a player, I'm like, it's much better to just hold on to my coins so I can use it towards Zenkai in the future if something else comes out that I really want. Because right now, I have like maybe 3 characters that I would go for the Zenkai grind. If any other character comes out, I just completely avoid it because it just takes a lot of time. And that's why I was asking, like, can the rewards be better?
the answer is yes, and we will aim for it to be better.
Okay. But we'll talk about Zenkai later because there's a whole other stuff. Yeah.
So Ultimate Battle originally, it was something closer to a testing grounds of sort.
Right.
We want to see how people react to changes made in PvP. For example, it's not just the stars that we're hoping to tweak in the future.
Okay.
Like, let's say, I understand there's lots of opinions and concerns regarding a certain combat mechanism that starts with R, specifically Rising Rush.
Right.
Oh.
So, for example, maybe a game mode where you can only use Rising Rush once.
Okay.
Or none at all, maybe.
Oh, that's wow.
That's
yeah.
really interesting.
Okay.
That's almost like the
we're-
mini game we did last time.
That's a big one, and you know, I've talked to you about this before. I think at that point you're really just forced to be more strategic with your Rising Rush.
Yeah.
But then the only fear that comes to my mind is how do you deal with extra tanky teams like Regen, for example? Because Regen right now is terrifying in Ultimate Battle, especially.
Getting rid of Rising Rush might bring another problem, like you said. So that's why we want for Ultimate Battle to be a testing ground
Right,
of
right.
sort.
Okay.
I mean, this isn't going to be a part of the game. This is something that I asked one of the directors if we could do. It's like, what if we do a game mode where we can't pick our own characters, or like we pick the characters of the enemy team? He told me to shut up and please think realistically.
Yeah.
I was
but,
so sad. I was happy it's sad.
In the future, we want for just a sort of a fun, quirky gameplay where it's not always the same. It's slightly different season to season.
If you do the next season of Ultimate Battle, would it be only no Rising Rush or 1 Rising Rush per battle, or would it be 14 stars as well?
Oh, so in that sense, right now, as of now, our plan is to we're first off trying to develop those unique game modes. Each of those take a bit of time to.
Right.
It's not something that we can just flip on and off with.
Okay.
So it won't be something immediate. As of now, we're planning on gathering more data as to how people play differently or respond with the 14 stars, the red 7 stars. Officially, the red 7.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that you guys give me just shout-outs. I'm reading them as usual. I'm spying on everybody. I'm
he is.
probably not going to say anything for obvious reasons. But I am taking in feedback. I apologize for not being able to respond immediately. I mean, you guys have probably seen this in lots of other games too, but sort of too much communication creates like a barrier where people's expectations become unrealistic, and we want to make sure that it's a healthy communication.
Okay.
But at the same time, I am aware that we're not giving you enough information, so that's something that we're working with. We have lots more questions, Zenkai, guilds, things like that, that I'm guessing you want to ask. We can ask that in the next episode. So for now, that's been the episode.
Okay.
So to the viewers, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time.
Stop!
バンダイナムコ